Hey guys, Blair with Primal Behavioral Solutions, here today in beautiful Mount Shasta to tell you a little bit about myself, my story, and about Primal Needs. I guess it all starts with my first word, dog. I know that sounds like BS. I swear that's the truth. I feel like we need to get my mom on film saying that sometime. Hey guys, Blair Diamond here with Primal Needs Behavioral Solutions with my mother, Debbie Diamond. She's joining me today to tell you the story of my first word, because when most people hear it, they think it's total bullshit. So.
Okay. Well, you know, most children will start with ma, 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 or da, da, da. But of my 5 children, he was the one who said dog first.
So my first word was dog. You heard it from my mother's mouth. I'm not going to say the other phrase. Horse's mouth.
Watch out.
There we go. So, oh yeah, and those mom eyes that I speak of in step 4, psychological intimidation. Voila. All right, guys, thank you. Truly, that was my first word, dog. Ever since then, I've just been super passionate, had a huge amount of love in my heart for the dogs. Anything dog has always just captivated me. When I turned 18 and I was able to actually start working, dog-related industry was always something that I was into. So I started off with working at a vet office, then I worked at a doggy daycare, then a little dog resort and salon, then I was a dog walker, and then it wasn't until I saw something different and went and trained and with master trainers and really learned a new way. And that was learning about being in the moment, really understanding dogs, what their body language is truly communicating, what we've been misinterpreting a lot of the times, really being able to go down and observe and see what's been going on, you know, with dogs and pack behavior, and then being able to come back after training and being able to then put that all together and utilize it. And why did I go down to training? It all started because of my dog Ziggy. You know, that's why I do what I do, is Ziggy, and he was my boxer. I got him when I was 18 years old, 6 months into college, and he was a crazy doodle. He was a boxer, but I called him a doodle. But he was just a crazy man, and you know, I didn't understand how to really communicate with him and really how to handle him, his high energy, his dominant personality. And so I really went down to training just to learn about Ziggy and really figure him out. When I came back, he's still my hardest case to date based off of him and I just having the unhealthy relationship that we had. It's very similar to working Alcoholics Anonymous at the same time as working Al-Anon. Those two programs going together where you have to actually detach. And so I always tell my clients, you know, this is going to be your hardest case, is your first one, the one that you've already created that unhealthy relationship with. But that's where I started as well. So I come from your side of the street. I understand where you're coming from. But that's where it started, was with Ziggy. That's why I do what I do. I came home from training. I was able to then apply what I learned to Zig. And then when I did that, I was like, wow, I actually have a skill set here and I can help some people. And so that's when we moved from the Bay Area up to Sacramento. My wife and I, Allison, she was 9 months pregnant, and we went door to door with our little flyers, and we were trying to just drum up some business, anything dog related, dog walking, picking up poop in the backyard, of course training and behavior, but I would do anything to make a buck with a dog just to be able to say that I was a professional dog something. And so that's really where it started. It didn't really blow up until I moved up to Mount Shasta. About 4.5 years later, after I started my business. It took a while to get that ball rolling, to get my reputation out there, to get enough clients that really actually believed in me, that would pay me then to do it. But once they saw that I did it and the results were there, the word just got out. But I needed to follow my heart and raise my children and family up here in Mount Shasta, and so we moved on up here. And since we've been up here, the clients, the dogs, everyone's just responding so well and so beautifully up here. And we've just been able to really build our business as a family. It's been wonderful doing that. Yes, I'm a dog trainer, but my identity is really as a husband and a father. And I do dogs for a living, and I'm incredibly passionate about it, but that's not my legacy. You know, like my ego's not attached in this at all. And if you work with me, you'll notice that my ego's not attached at all in this with the dogs. I understand where you're coming from. I'm not condescending. I see that you need help, and that's why you invited me into the home. It's not for me to just point out things and go, see, you've been doing it wrong, and laughing. It really is helping you problem solve the situation and understand how to remedy what your problem is. All right, guys, it's a little bit about me, a little bit about my story. Hope you enjoyed it. You take care. Hi, little guy. You're so cold, isn't it? Okay, let's go. Yeah.